start chapter number 6, Places of Indian Cultural Heritage. These are the places which can be considered as a cultural heritage. The cultural heritage of India is very rich and prosperous. India as well as foreign visitors are attracted to visit the places of cultural and natural heritage of India. In this chapter, we shall study about this place. तो આ એવી જગ્યાઓ છે ઇન્ડિયાની કે જ્યાં ઇન્ડિયન્સને તો જવાનું મન થાય just to see the beauty of it, just to see the garden of that places, just to see the architecture, the construction, or the kind of material, marbles, etc. which is used in these places. The caves of Ajanta. A famous caves of Ajanta are situated in Aurangabad district near Ajanta village. Ajanta village છે એની પાસે આ caves આવેલી છે which is called Ajanta caves, which is situated in Maharashtra, Aurangabad district. They are important from the point of view of art of Vastu. So Vastu is basically a thing. If you are constructing a house or anything like that, there is a certain rules. According to that, a house can be designed. So Ajanta caves are best example of Vastu. These caves are divided into two divisions: cave based on wall paintings and cave based on sculpture. ખાલી દિવાલ જે છે એને પેઇન્ટ કરવામાં આવી છે અને સ્કલ્પચર એટલે કે આપણે આગળ જોયું હતું ચિઝેલ અને એક હેમર છે એની હેલ્પથી જે બનાવવામાં આવે that are called sculpture. Cave of number 1, 2, 10, 16 and 17 have excellent painting wall and have attained the highest rank in wall painting. The theme of this wall painting is Buddhist religion. Ajanta caves are divided into two categories. They are Chaityas and Viharas. Cave number 9, 10, 19, 26 and 29 are Chaityas, whereas the remaining caves are Viharas. Ajanta caves were forgotten with the passage of time, but in 1819 AD, English captain John Smith rediscovered them. Ajanta caves are magnificent example of initial Buddhist art, of Vastu, art of paintings and sculpture. Human interference and impact of time have greatly damaged them. Ajanta caves are famous not only in India but also in the world for their extraordinary rich art. The fine blending of wonderful art of painting, sculpture and architecture of Ajanta caves has earned a pride for an Indian art. Things to know: Chaityas means temple hall for Buddhist monks. Stupas are built in interior most end of the caves. Vihara means Buddhist monasteries where Buddhist monks reside and study. Next is Ellora caves. Ellora caves are situated at Aurangabad district in Maharashtra. There are 34 caves in all. There are 3 groups of caves, cave temple, and they are different from each other. Cave number 1 to 12 are Buddhist cave. Cave number 13 to 29 are Hindu cave, while cave number 30 to 34 are Jain caves. Hindu caves are built during the reign of Rashtrakuta dynasty. Kailash temple is situated in cave number 16, which is 50 meter long, 33 meter wide and 30 meter high. This temple is carved out of a single massive rock. This temple is adorned with beautiful doors, balconies and series of pillars. have submerged in the sea. There is an amazing figure of Lord Vishnu in smiling pose. Besides, there is an idol of the goddess Durga. Slaying Mahisasur is worth seeing. Mahabalipuram, which has unparalleled architectural rock sculpture, was also famous harbor of ancient time. Next is Pattadakal Memorial. Pattadakal Memorial, the capital of Chalukya dynasty. Pattadakal, the capital of Chalukya dynasty, is 16 kilometers away from Badami Nagar, and Dravid style of architecture is used in construction of temple here. These were built during the 7th and 8th century. Virupaksha temple is biggest temple in Pattadakal. Next is Temple of Khajuraho. These temples are located in small village named Khajuraho and Chhatarpur district of Madhya Pradesh. Khajuraho was the ancient capital city of Chandela Rajput of Bundelkhand. So, temples were built by these kings during their reign, that is 905 AD to 1050 AD. Presently, 25 temples are in existence. Most of them are Shiva, which is Shiva temples, whereas some of them are Vaishnava and Jain temples. They all have similar type of architecture and sculpture. The 64 Yogis temple is the main temple. The Toran of temple is the best example of ornamental style of architecture. All of the temples were constructed with granite stone. Khajuraho temple was constructed in Nagar style art of sculpture and art of Vastu of Khajuraho temple spellbound the visitors. So whoever visits this Khajuraho temples, the beauty of it, the architecture, the ornamental architecture, this all work as a spell, and people get mesmerized by watching or observing it. Sun Temple of Konark, it is situated near Bay of Bengal at Puri district in Odisha. It was constructed in 13th century during a reign of King Narsingvarman I, who belonged to Garg dynasty. His chariot temple, drawn by 7 horses, took the form of chariot of sun god. It has 12 massive wheels providing beauty to pedestal of temple. These wheels reflect 12 months. Each wheel has 8 spokes, which shows 8 prahars of the day. Details of motif and subject diversity of this temple is unparalleled. This temple has been built by black stones. Hence, it is called Black Pagoda in Odisha. These remains reflect the sculpture and civilization of 13th century Odisha. So, each and every detail is given to you. It is built by Narsingvarman I, who was from Garg dynasty. It is very important topic also. It is most of the time it is asked in the exam, which is called Sun Temple of Konark. Give the details about it. So there is a 12 massive wheels. In this 12 massive wheels, there is 8 spokes. These 12 wheels represent 12 months of a year. 8 spokes represent 8 prahars in a day. temple of high pinnacles. This is marvelous heritage of architectural art of India due to the gorgeous and huge size of pinnacle and artistic decoration. In the same way, it has secured a place among the best temples of South India. It has been constructed in Dravidian style of art. So, Dravidian style of art આપણે જેને consider કરીએ તો એમાં બનેલું best temple, which is a Brihadeshwar temple, which is the temple of Lord Shiva, built between 1003 to 1010 AD. It is having very great architecture of this particular temple, highest pinnacle, very huge height from the earth's surface. So it is having the highest pinnacle. Next is Qutub Minar. Qutub Minar is located at Delhi. It was built in 12th century by Qutubuddin Aibak, who was founder of Ghulam dynasty. After his death, the remaining of work was completed by his son-in-law, Iltutmish. This 72.5 meter tall skyscraper is made out of a round red stone and marble. Its circumference is 13.75 meter at its base. It is reduced to 2.75 meter at its top. Verses of Quran have been engraved on it. It is tallest stone minaret of India. કોઈ પણ મિનારને આપણે જોઈએ, મિનાર બેઝિકલી a round structure હોય એની અંદર બહુ બધા floors હોય, and it is very long, that it is the longest minaret in the India. Hampi. This town is situated on the bank of river Tungabhadra of Hospet. In Bellary district of Karnataka, Hampi was capital city of Vijayanagar kingdom. This town is situated on bank of river Tungabhadra of Hospet. In Bellary district of Karnataka, Hampi was the capital city of Vijayanagar kingdom. The rulers of Vijayanagar kingdom were lovers of art. Peculiar type of architecture was developed in Vijayanagar during their reign. The period of Krishnadev Raya was considered to be a golden period of the art, as it reached to its highest peak. The main feature of architecture style of Vijayanagar was to carve out of a huge and magnificent pillar from the stones. Pillar and column were artistically adorned with figures of gods, goddesses, humans, animals, warriors and dancers. In Hampi village of Vijayanagar kingdom, during the reign of Krishnadev Raya, the Vithala temple and Hajra temple were built beside it. Virupaksha temple and Achyut Rai temple of Lord Krishna are the best example of architecture. Humayun's tomb of Humayun at Delhi is the best specimen of Mughal architecture. After the death of Humayun, it was built by his wife, Queen Hemada Begum. This tomb was made in Iranian style of art. Red and white stone were skillfully used in it. Tomb એટલે કોઈ માણસ મરી જાય એ પછી એની જે જગ્યા હોય એને જે ડેકોર કરે કે એને જ્યાં જગ્યાએ દફનાવે એ જગ્યાને tomb કહેવાય. Fort of Agra. Fort of Agra is in the Agra city of Uttar Pradesh. It is made up of red stone, hence it is known as Red Fort also. It was built by Akbar in 1565 AD. We can see the reflection of Hindu-Iranian style of art in it. The fort has 70 feet high tall wall with 1.5 miles circumference. Red stones are skillfully embedded on the wall in such a way that no cracks can be seen on the wall. Jahangir Palace was built by Akbar in this fort. Architectural style of Bengal and Gujarat on Jahangir Palace can be seen clearly. Shah Jahan had spent last days of his life in this fort. Taj Mahal is located in Agra in UP on the bank of river. Taj Mahal is one of the 7 wonders of the world. It was constructed by Mughal King Shah Jahan in memory of his queen Mumtaz Mahal. Mumtaz Mahal died in 1630 AD. After her death, the construction of Taj Mahal started in 1631 AD. It was completed in 1653 AD. After 22 years, Shah Jahan used expert Indian sculpture besides Iranian, Arabian, Turkish and European sculpture and artisans were also engaged in the construction of Taj Mahal. Taj Mahal is counted as one of the best tombs of the world. Due to this tomb, the name of Mumtaz Mahal has become immortal. This was the innermost wish of Shah Jahan. The building of Taj Mahal is spread in rectangular shape from north to south. The grave of Mumtaz lies in the center of Taj. It is surrounded by beautiful artistic octagonal fence carved out of stone. A beautiful saying is inscribed on one of its arch. Pious hearts are welcomed in the garden of paradise. The architecture of Taj glorifies the rich heritage of India. The grandeur of Taj attracts thousands of people every year. Red Fort. Red Fort, located at Delhi, was built by Shah Jahan in 1638 AD. This fort is made of red stone. Shah Jahan founded city named Shah Jahanabad in the same fort, which was named after him. This fort includes Diwan-e-Am, Diwan-e-Khas, Rang Mahal, etc. Diwan-e-Khas is magnificently decorated than other buildings. It is decorated with amalgamation of gold and silver embedded with precious stone. The other buildings of Red Fort are Rang Mahal, Mirror Palace, that is Aina Mahal of Mumtaz, Lahori Gate, Meena Bazaar and Mughal Garden, etc., which are the center of attraction of Red Fort. Peacock Throne is the best exquisite creation of this fort, which Nadir Shah took along with him to Iran. Red Fort is one of the outstanding buildings among the Mughal art of architecture. Every year, our Indian flag is hoisted on the Red Fort on national festivals. So there is a figure or a picture of Red Fort showing the Indian national flag over there to you. Next is Fatehpur Sikri. It is 26 miles away from Agra in Uttar Pradesh. Akbar has founded this city in the memory of Sufi saint Sheikh Salim Chishti. He made it his own capital city. The building construction of Sikri was started in 1569 AD and completed in 1572 AD. Golden Palace of Bibi Mariam, Palace of Turki Sultan, Jama Masjid, Buland Darwaza of Fatehpur Sikri is 41 meter wide, 50 meter high. The other well-known remarkable building of Sikri are Palace of Bodhagar, Panchmahal,